That's probably what he's looking for.
Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. Every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came.
Hey, Craig, this nigga was on you, man. Something like gold dust finna come in the thing. Nah, I wasn't even on, Craig. How I know about gold dust? I know about gold dust.
The Noles will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Now, you could have just gave me this game. Hey, I had to get it, Small. I had to get it.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today.
Hey, let's get it then, Black. You want this heat, you can get it.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
You came to my town and beat me.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down.
No, I got to clip that.
Yardage on the play. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No, get up on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
To the whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They're going to run the option.
I ain't pitching, play. I should have pitched that thing, though.
The option play, quarterback couldn't even get the pitch off.
Like you said, you got to come out ugly and win. Them damn uniform clean.
It'll be 2nd down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun.
Oh,
intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Seen that after I threw.
Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And it
and it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put
Oh,
on the team.
Lord.
It's important
Here
that
we
this
go.
defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And powerful powerful Crimson offense is back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking to make a play.
Throw it too high. Oh, my. Get him out of there. Bring Samson in.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about.
A little about the this, we can get it in there.
You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. And the Noel starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Okay, left. Gotta get your little jump back.
Nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Man, he got fumbled.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And he's tackled down to the
fire in the hole.
Defense getting pushed back.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
Make him spin.
Tackling him for a loss of 5 yards.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And they're, look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up.
Shanky, Ray Finkel.
Great goal line stand, 3rd down, and get able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
Damn, he badly got it.
Right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's
We don't
almost too
play.
easy.
Take it to the half.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
All right, well, get back to your style of football. Okay, not throwing too much. Be ground and pound.
Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here.
Be ground and
Finds
pound.
room to the 30. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson.
Oh!
Recovery by the defense.
I tried it again. I knew I should have tried it, though, bro.
Ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he fires the football.
Get it back. My nigga wouldn't jump.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum.
Let me sit up, man. because that nigga threw that ball straight to me. And my nigga didn't even get it.
It's in a big play.
That was some bullshit there.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. They'll run it to the left. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Just get him on the ground, man. Try to skip.
Takes up the first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Seminoles looking to cash in this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The Seminoles hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's now 1st and goal.
Good defense.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida State 3, Clemson 0.
An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone.
Hey, well, good shit, boy. You could be down 14 right now.
Try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? He'll hand it off.
Man, get out there and block, boy.
The line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Pop pass on the jet sweep.
Man.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball.
Go ahead out there and block.
And the Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fighting off the defender.
Man, that's oh shit.
They run him down. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Now you can't hear.
Looking to pass. It's Sampson. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep
Oh, he didn't fall. He's supposed to be failed.
Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Tigers will line up.
He's supposed to be failed.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They flipped it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense
That's
is
how
the
you
same.
see
They
it,
were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
It's now third down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long
Wide
way to go
open.
for a first down. We're going to throw it on third and very long. And here comes a deep shot. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price.
Uh-oh.
Breaks loose at the 45. And he's got some open field ahead. He'll take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Tigers. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point puts him in front.
Hey, Greg, you see how I come in that thing and crisscross them niggas, man. I try to make Big Boy block you, your own man.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Hey, man. Right.
And the Florida State
Right.
offense heads back
You got
onto
on
the
both.
field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six.
You
in
don't
the
need to
last
get going
possession.
either. Uh-oh.
Get some space around the 30. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Noles
Get
looking
it.
to use the up-tempo offense here.
Blow it up, country.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize that any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go in the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Keeping it on the ground here.
Keep it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Mung. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On third down, he drops to throw. Rifles this football to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Noles will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Gain of 1. And first down for the offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. It's Sampson. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 20. Touchdown, Florida State. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he runs it into the end zone. So now the lead sits at 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Clemson offense is back out there. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. The secondary backed up off the ball now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And he's got it already past the 1st down marker. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to throw. It's Mung. He's moving out of the pocket. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on 1st down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Seminoles. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Turner, one down. Sets up the next drive. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Clemson.
Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here. Here's a target, and it's complete. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Bringing pressure. Defense is coming after him. Could end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this.
Blair, you supposed to took off after that first.
Points. They get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20.
Yeah, I'd have fell down after that first.
And here's the return.
I mean, he took out. I'd have tried to get up out of there. Then fall.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Look at this, an end around to start the drive. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Sampson. Quick throw complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looks to the left for a quick throw.
Play.
That's incomplete. They weren't afraid
My
to
quarterback
let
ain't
it
throwing
fly.
no kind of ball.
Over fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to
Look at
struggle
something
throwing
out
the football.
there.
You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Kid did that. Stop, ball. Shit.
Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Been play for it, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna give up there.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The pocket breaking down. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Got to go for the ball.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Don't let him get up there.
Short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback just sneaks it.
Get shit going on offense. I need to tighten up.
The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race.
Well, I stepped out there.
Big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. The Noles are going to cash in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And the Noles trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
Hey.
Coming up, second down and goal. It's an option look.
That's a hit me
Swarmed by the defense.
Give him the middle one.
So here we go. After a long drive, it's third and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for three? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap.
Hey, giving it up left.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive,
Nigga,
they
you
sure showed a
talking
lot
about
of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5.
Oh no, man! I needed that. Nice, man. I can't get shit going.
Powerful Crimson offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just.
If I can't get no yards, that jet sweep will give me a few.
The Tigers looking to run some tempo here.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play
gonna
here.
say, you better get
Using
your
that
ass
jet
over there.
motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Florida State 24, Clemson 9.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The back's got it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Nigga, you did it, play.
Dropping back, it's Sampson. Pressure is coming. Running out of time in the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Using his legs here. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
There's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was 0 in on the ball
That
carrier.
nigga wanted to leave. I think he started playing that bitch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Breaking tackles.
I knew he was going to fall. He broke 2 minutes.
Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
How
Good
about
shit,
this defense
Blair.
flying
Good
in there
shit.
trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock. And they do that again. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Some hard running there through a tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down.
Man, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this.
Tackles. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Knowles. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Well, the energy really building, Metric. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you never forget this kind of performance.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that
Man,
side
come on
and
and get the block, man.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Back to pass. It's Sampson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The important third down play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for it.
Second down play coming up. DB's backing off from the line now. He's back to throw again on second down. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's
Ball just hanging in
the end zone. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. He finds his man.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. That's the spin move. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
So sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness. Obviously, those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
We're able to bring him down quickly. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The offense facing a tough conversion here.
Now I got to figure it out on speed.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
Oh, let's go this high-powered offense down.
At this point, not much you can do except play for pride. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle.
High-powered offense down.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To throw, it's Sampson. He's escaping the pocket now.
The fucking ball.
And will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game.
Oh,
Might
you
not
been
be
there,
a
man.
sweeter feeling in college football.
You ain't got to worry about no conference championship game. Who you got the main game?
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field.
Yeah, go sneak in there. They might sneak in there. Yeah, but they was out now. They was out now. Shit, it gonna be tough for them boys to get in there. Baylor want Tennessee law. Yeah, they still in. They gonna still be in so far. One of them ain't gonna go. It's gonna either be Tennessee or Florida State. Georgia ain't going. Georgia ain't going unless Texas lose, Maryland lose. No, blood, you got to lose the team to lose. I know Georgia. You fighting for Florida State. Because everybody 8-3 and 9-2. It just depends on who you played in here. That's 8-3. You played Baylor with Florida State? Maryland? Damn, you need one of them niggas to get in. Bama 8-3, but they beat you. Oops, I forgot the name. Right. Oh, I got another. I mean, a user game with Clemson computer, Kentucky computer, last game. They locked you in. Maryland with Kentucky in the championship game, conference game. Oh, the game ain't in right now. Yep, that ain't gonna happen. Bitch, trash. Yeah, I can lose and still get in because I beat you with Bama. Greg might jump back to number one. 4-time champ ain't gonna get a chance to defend the title. Damn. You said that though. I thought that fella was over there asleep.